All right, find the output of a pump that produces 16 gallons per minute during the first 4 hours of its operation. Sounds an awful lot like a distance problem because we're trying to figure out how much stuff gets processed through this pump. Well, it cranks out 16 gallons per minute during the first 4 hours of operation. What we're looking at is an integral. The problem right now that we've got to fix first is this gives me per minute and this gives me hours of operation. So I'm just going to go ahead and change this 4 hours of operation to 4 times 60, 240 minutes. Now I've got the same units, okay? And so what are we looking at? The integral from 0, because we're going to start. We're looking at the first 4 hours. The integral from 0 to 240, from 0 to 240 of 16. And I'm going to go ahead and write dt because we're talking about time. You could say dx, dy, d theta, dr, dq. Anybody want a blizzard? So what we're going to do is we're just going to evaluate this integral. How do I evaluate this integral? By graphing the line. What line am I graphing? Well, I'm graphing the line. I'll make it here in this kind of orchidy color. The line y equals 16. What am I graphing it from and to? Well, I start at 0. That's the easy one right here at 0. And I graph all the way out here to 240. Well, what shape do I have? Shape of a rectangle. So the area of my rectangle is going to be base times height. Remember, we're dealing with the line 16. And so what's this going to end up being for us? It's going to be 240 times 16. And when you punch that into your calculator, you should get, I got 3,840. Now, we are talking about a specific problem now. We're not just solving an integral. We're talking about gallons per minute during the first 4 hours. Find the output. So how much did we move through there? 3,840 gallons. All right, now you get to use NINT or FNINT on your calculator, and this is great because now our calculator does a lot of the thinking for us. And it comes in handy if you're in a crunch or if you want to double check yourself because you have some mean old math teacher that makes you do everything by hand. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use our calculator and we're going to use FNINT. It's really easy. Alpha window. And if you have an older calculator, that's all right. You could get there by using the math key, okay? So in this case, we're going to go FNINT, which is 4, and then it automatically prompts us through all the stuff. Now, if you've got a TI-Nspire, you hit the little book symbol, and that guy should also pop up and work out as well. And you can see both the 84 and the Nspire calculators. If you're on an 83, what you'll need to do is go to FNINT, which is under math, and then you'll put in your equation and a comma, and then x and a comma, and then whatever your limits to integration are. In this case, it would be 0 and 5. So here we go. We're just going to solve them out. You're watching them both happen at the same time. So lucky you. And it's really nice. Like we like this a lot because of the calculator aspect. So there you go. That's using NINT on your calculators. I hope you have enjoyed this particular show. Hold on, we're almost done. Ready and finito. All right, use your calculators again, kids. We're going to learn how to do this long ways, but right now we're just investigating how all this works. So you're going to have both options again on your screen, both the TI-Nspire and the TI-84. And if you're working with an 83, always find that FNINT math arrow key down to function integer, put in your equation, comma, variable, comma, and then in this case 0, comma, pi over 6. I've got both calculators here working out for you, so please enjoy them. And I will try and remember, if I can, to put a link into some of my other videos that show you how to do this as well, so you can see maybe just the particular thing that we're working on here with the calculator stuff. But don't panic, it really isn't too bad. It's definitely easier sometimes to have this technology available. So, as always, if you have a question, you can tweet at Hazelwood Math, or you can ask me in class. And if you're not one of my kids and you're watching this, please don't hesitate to tweet or ask a question, or ask for the link to get some of the other calculator items. So anyway, there you go. And let me know, as always, what you think, and if you have any questions. But it's really pretty self-explanatory when you use your calculators. So that is all on question 15.